illegal and kind of unethical.
We're back in the Try Guys test kitchen.
We have a whole season of Without a Recipe.
The show where amateur bakers try and make normal dishes without a recipe, without ingredients, and without hope. I'm a master baker.
Okay, you make that joke every bit.
Yeah, but it sounds fun, and it cuts well in the cold open.
Welcome back to the Try Kitchen for another episode of Without a Recipe.
I'm definitely losing this video.
This week, bagels. Will they bake a disaster or will they make a hole-in-one?
Oh, shit, that looks like a bagel, y'all!
Each of the guys will have 2 hours to bake a bagel of their choice and present it to our panel of judges.
Put your gloves on, Zach.
It was my forearm.
Welcome to Without a Recipe Bagels. I'm Jamie, and I'm qualified to judge these boys on their bagels because I eat bagels all the time.
I'm Jessica. I'm a restaurant consultant, marketing. I kind of do this professionally. Judge.
I'm JD. I'm the co-owner of Bell's Bagels.
I'm Nick. I'm the other owner and chef of Bell's Bagels. Bagels are the ultimate comfort food. A bad bagel to me is something that resembles bread more than a bagel. I love a crisp, bubbly, dark crust. When you bite into a bagel, you want to kind of be able to pull away. You want that pull. During college, I had worked at a Jewish delicatessen. Kind of realized that there was a dearth of really high quality bagels in Los Angeles. So I started baking them. I make about 4,000 bagels a week. During the process of fermentation, boiling, and baking, we weigh everything out to the nth degree. If you took my scale away from me, I'd be kind of lost. I'm really interested to see how people make a bagel without a recipe.
Bagels. I don't know what I'm doing. I think bagels, you have to boil them, right? You have to boil them, and then you bake them.
I'm not good at this. I've really made borderline poison twice now, but bagels, if you don't know, it's the Jewish national food. It's our thing, man. I feel like this is my birthright. It's not going to Israel, it's making a bagel.
Over the last year, I've started developing a hobby of making bread. I've never made bagels, and that's like a different type of bread. Maybe this can be my thing. Maybe I'll be the bagel king of Los Angeles.
I'm gonna boil my bagels in a shit ton of beer. When I did bread, I used beer instead of water, and it turned out pretty great.
The judges were wrong. He shouldn't have won that episode.
Maybe it'll enhance the flavor, or maybe it'll taste disgusting. I don't know, but I hope we got enough beer to fill an entire pot.
I'm very excited. Bagels are one of my favorite foods.
This is very culturally significant for you.
This is like if we were doing kimchi, right?
I have a question. What's in this bowl that says Keith? Our producer Rachel also made us starters.
Oh, this is a starter. Oh yeah, it
that
smells
we can
yeasty.
use.
All right, bakers. 3, 2, 1. Try to bake.
Oh, it's just starting now?
Oh, it's starting. Okay. Today I'm making sesame bagels. They're my favorite type of bagels, and in my opinion, the best type of bagel.
I'm pretty sure that bread is 2 parts flour, 1 part water. I'm looking at Ned. He wasn't totally freaked out by those stats, so I'm gonna go with it. Bagels are awesome. Poppy seed, everything, garlic. But you know what the best bagel is? Cinnamon raisin bagels. You know why? Because I'm lactose intolerant, and cinnamon raisin bagels already have enough flavor where I don't need anything on them.
For me, in Without a Recipe, I'm always about expanding the horizons of what we know about cooking. So I'm gonna put everything that I usually put into like my own stir fries and put it in the bagel and see what happens. I've never seen a bagel like that.
The bagels are better in New York for one reason and one reason only: water. Tap water from New York, the finest water in all the world.
Where did you get that from?
My sister brought it when she visited.
You made your sister fly you tap water from like her sink?
He brought water from New York? Are you for real?
I'm gonna be making an everything bagel today. I don't care about most things, but today, this matters to me.
First, the bakers will have half an hour to make their dough.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You want to start with your pre-ferment. It's a mixture of flour, water, and yeast.
Rachel, our producer, made us this. I'm not using it. We made bread once, and my mistake was overcomplicating it. I don't know what this is. I'm not touching it.
This starter that Rachel made seems so legit, so we're just gonna add some of this in there. Oh yeah, look at that.
Now we just gotta add a ton of flour, right?
So right now, we're gonna make the dough, which involves high gluten flour, salt, sugar, yeast, malt powder, and water.
Salt and sugar. Okay, I'm gonna do a half teaspoon of yeast.
Maybe you need oil too.
So if you're gonna incorporate your flavors into your dough, you would do that during the mixing phase.
My dad eats Raisin Bran every day. He's the most regular man on the planet.
What's going on?
I'm shaving my ginger. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my bread flour as well as some whole wheat flour. I might have already made several mistakes because I'm just making bread.
Do you think it'd be a mistake to add Korean chili to my dough?
Almost definitely, but go for it, dude.
Drunk Asian. This is definitely a mistake, but I'm doing it.
There's something about bagels that they like taste, they taste like a bagel. You know what I mean?
You're right, I'm gonna put baking soda in mine.
I'm just making a bunch of different types of dough at different intensities to see which one works.
Molasses. That was probably wrong. Needs more beer.
Oh my God. You're being a real Zach over there.
Bagels are a low hydration bread, so you really don't want to add too much water.
I think mine's too wet. So wet.
Oh, this already feels very wrong.
Mine's a little salty.
What you're really looking for is something that isn't too sticky. You want something that is just overall smooth and consistent.
We've been meeting forever. I need to not lose a video, Eugene.
That feels just like an ass.
Okay, I'm not, see, I didn't want to say it, but like it really does. Like it's a really good butt.
Once the dough has been kneaded fully, we're gonna let the dough proof or ferment for an hour.
1 hour of proofing. Let's cut to a cute animal. There's always a cute animal in our videos.
Oh, what animal should we choose this time?
For bagels?
Yeah. Let's cut to some Jewish children playing in a field.
Do you think they have stock images of that?
After an hour of proofing, it's time for the bakers to check their dough and roll their bagels.
Yeah, let's check it out. This is the moment of proof.
Okay, I have 3 shots to get this right.
Oh Jesus, you have so many balls.
Wow.
I think mine grew. Yeah?
Let's see.
I don't know. Yours looks bigger.
Grew a little bit, yeah.
Mine? I don't know. I don't think mine grew.
Whoa, Eugene, yours really rose. Oh
no,
shit, dude.
What did I do? It's so big.
Is that bad?
It's bad, I think.
It looks great.
It's so big.
Wow, that was 1 hour. It's gonna keep growing.
That's a lot. Mine's so porous. Oh, there it comes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just, It's alive!
Wow.
So there are a couple different ways to shape a bagel.
Since I am a bread maker, I'm shaping them all like little loaves of bread. See? And now to bagelify it. Ha!
You can roll it into a ball, punch your finger through the middle and roll it out.
There you go, bagel.
Or you can roll it into a long snake and connect the 2 ends.
This is just like I'm handling flesh, like human flesh.
There's no consistency to my technique. I'd argue there's no technique.
I'm just focused on trying to make these little dough bones into braided bagel shapes.
But the real way to do it is to roll it into a 11 to 12 inch log, wrap it around the back of your hand, seal it against the table with your hand, and there you go. That's a hand-rolled bagel right there, baby.
5 minutes left, bakers.
Final 5, man. You gotta go.
Shoot.
Yours are cool looking. Honestly,
Fat bagels.
I'm impressed and surprised that both of ours are holding their shapes.
Look, this is a Panera bagel. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't grow up in New York. I grew up in places with Panera.
Final dough ball.
Yes, Ned. Ooh, Ned, you got this. Whirling dervish. There it is. Yes. Nice, Ned. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I feel, they look like bagels, and I also don't know what the I'm doing, so I'm pretty confident at this point, I would say.
After leaving their creations to rest overnight, the bakers return to the test kitchen to boil and bake.
I kind of feel like I know what to do from here on out.
This is your episode to lose.
They look, mine look exactly the same. If I remember, it was what I wanted.
They're a little flat right now, but I think I can just plump them up with my hands.
Whoa, those are some meaty boys.
These are too big. Whoa, those are even bigger.
Oh, they're wet.
They look highly unappetizing.
Okay, let's see what I've got. It doesn't seem like they rose so much. 3. Fuck!
I guess
Oh, that's just dough.
not much whole. Well, there's some whole action.
Oh no, Eugene.
Do you remember which ones were which?
Doesn't matter.
These seem like they have a similar consistency.
Doesn't matter.
Well, try those. Maybe there's some. You remember you had 3 different batches.
Oh no! What can I do? I can't do anything with this.
You can.
What are you talking about, Eugene?
These
It's
have the
just dough.
New York waters in it.
No! This is garbage.
And make the whole.
What the f am I gonna do with this? Are they supposed to be so doughy? Was everyone else's so doughy?
Putting a little bit of butter on the top just so they have a nice shine.
It's gonna be really like an artisanal, natural bagel.
I admire how uniform yours are.
Ooh, Ariel wants to FaceTime me. Hey, hon.
Are they supposed to be so gooey? I thought that they would have solidified a
If it
little
helps,
bit.
mine feel very gooey. What's your game plan?
I don't have one anymore. I don't think that I can do anything.
It's your water, man.
The most obvious difference between a bagel and other bread is that bagels are boiled.
Maybe that's what gives it the special flavor.
We're gonna get our water boiling, and you can use beer, honey, malt syrup, baking soda.
I'm gonna fill up the whole pot with beer.
Oh, wow.
Depending on which two you put into your water at one time, you could create some pretty gross flavors.
Iodized sea salt, baking soda, and just some raisins.
Ariel told me to put vinegar in there.
Vinegar.
When you put them in, you want to make sure that they float right away. That means that they've proofed enough. If they sink to the bottom, that means they're underproofed.
Y'all ready? You ready? You ready to watch this?
I'm gonna watch yours, I guess.
Whoa!
I don't know if that was good or bad. It's floating. It's like a little boat.
How long do I keep this in here? My beer almost smells like soy sauce.
We got a rolling boil. Let's go.
And we're gonna boil our bagels for around 1.5 minutes per side.
I'm boiling it for 120 seconds. It looks horrible.
I think I'll boil mine until it floats. I'll do like pasta style.
Your boiling time directly correlates with the thickness of the crust on your bagel. If it's a longer boiling time, you get a much thicker crust.
It looks like a wrinkly old dick. Sorry, it looks like an old dick.
You know how old dicks turn into circles.
Out of the boil, that's when you can add your toppings.
I'm trying to do a gochugaru furikake sesame oil onion blend. I'm putting eggs on mine because this is like my fried rice, and I'm just gonna put eggs on it. I'm gonna put some more spice on it. Have you ever had an Asian bagel?
Not this one.
I'm brushing sesame oil on top. That'll just add to everything that's going on.
I just got this melted butter over here, and I'm like, wish we had some lobster. God, I love lobster.
Now it's time for the sesame seeds. Yes, sesame seeds. Seasoned at a distance. Oh, sassy. It's snowing sesames today. I think I need even more sesame
There's
seeds.
so many sesame seeds on there, Ned.
That. It's not enough sesame seeds.
While 3 of the bakers finish their final seasonings, Zach still waits for his first bagel to boil.
I've been able to re-establish some holes.
That looks nice.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna let this one go for a minute and then check in and see how it goes. My plan from there is to immediately dip it in the toppings, and then I'm done. And I'm hoping that that's enough for the ingredients to stick. This is stressful. I'm stressed out. I don't enjoy this show. Like, everything is riding on this decision, right? Because if that's not how the things stay on and it just falls off, then I have a nothing bagel and I have plain bagels.
Ooh!
Yes.
Oh, you do both sides.
Yes, and I'm gonna just...
That looks, you can't even tell that
Dude.
the shape is weird.
Dude.
I think you did it.
Dude.
You just gotta cover everything.
That's the thing!
Your parents will be so proud of you.
Ow.
What are all the ingredients on your everything bagel?
I've got poppy seeds, minced onion, garlic, sesame seeds. I don't personally like too much sesame, you know? I think too much sesame really overpowers the flavor, so sparingly.
It's snowing. It's snowing.
Oh, the sesame seeds.
It's snowing. It's snowing. Sesame is there.
if you did it lower, they probably wouldn't bounce, right?
No, they still bounce. All right, bagel time.
Bagel time.
Once you've topped them with your toppings, you can put them into a 500-degree oven for about 18 minutes.
My impulse would be that you do this for about 20 minutes.
How much are you thinking?
I'm thinking 12.
Wow, something's going on with yours.
Why would you? Zach.
Once I see any black on any of them, they're all coming out.
Well, yeah, I have oil all over them. So they're definitely cooking a frying way.
They're gonna have like a nice crisp bottom.
Or burnt.
You want to pull them out of the oven when they're golden brown all around.
How dark are bagels? I can't remember. Put your gloves on, Zach.
It was my forearm. This is a fool me once, shame on me thing.
8 minutes. I think I want to take mine out.
Okay, I'm gonna pull mine out.
Okay, and then while this is open, I'm gonna do a toothpick test on mine. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, Zach.
Shit.
Wow, I'm a baker. They look like bagels. Oh my God.
My bagels have been cooking for 12 minutes. I'm doing it. I'm pulling them out.
It's perfect.
We made bagels! We made bagels! Ah, yes, yay, oh yay. Oh my God, they look so cute.
All right, I think we did it. High five.
Oh my God, the toothpicks, I slipped on them. Dude, we might have just made bagels.
Our criteria for judging these bagels are going to be taste, presentation, creativity, and is it a bagel?
The first thing I look for in a bagel is a solid crust, good chew to it, seed coverage, But I think what we're looking for today is something that is mostly edible.
Any sweet bagels? Can bagels be sweet?
No, muffins can. In my mind, cinnamon raisin bagels aren't actually bagels.
I'm excited to see if we can call it a bagel.
Baking is like the most precise thing in the entire world, so I fully expect this to be entirely disastrous.
Okay, first up, you have Zach's Everything Bagel. I have been eating bagels all my life. They are one of my favorite foods. I'm a New York Jew, and this means a lot to me. So it is with great pride and great pleasure that I present to you my Poppy Thang Bagel. I do hope you enjoy.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's really dark.
Yes, that's the poppy.
Great seed coverage. It does smell like an everything bagel.
Yeah.
You have that.
That's huge.
This is called the crumb shot.
Crumb shot.
I know, right? So you can actually look.
Oh shit! Oh darn!
It does look like a bagel. Your yeast was active. It's mostly baked. Shall we see how it tastes?
Wet. Salty.
Very salty.
Really salty.
Really salty.
Very
Salty and wet.
Really like not just salt, like flavor.
Wow.
It's very salty.
It's salty and garlicky.
It's
like
so
the salt,
salty.
the garlic comes out stronger from the salt.
I think I oversalted.
Your dough is extremely salty.
Yeah.
Just try it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Boy, oh boy. I will say that compared to previous reactions to my cooking, this is a wild improvement.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's incredible. Wow. It's not terrible?
No.
Zach, I would give this 3 stars on Yelp.
Oh my God.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably just not eating good bagels, but
To get seeds to stick, the easiest way to do that is to toss them in whatever seed mixture you have right when they're hot.
That's exactly what you did.
A flawless technique.
Creativity, like authenticity maybe? You kind of nailed the traditional everything spice. I think maybe I'm being a little too nice.
I knocked it out of the park. I had my sister ship over some New York water to help with the bagel. Do you think I made New York proud with this?
no. They're doing just fine.
I think we have a great rebuttal for when people say it's the water.
I guess most importantly, is it a bagel?
It's a bagel.
It's a bagel.
Unfortunately, it's a bagel.
Catch me, I'm falling.
Yes, this is a bagel.
You did it!
That was his first ever. He made it. That was the first time.
You made it.
You made a bagel.
Judges, thank you so much.
Zach, this really is, I think, your competition to lose.
Wow.
My father loves cinnamon and raisins. Every morning he eats Raisin Bran for breakfast, and I wanted to honor my father, Donald Habersberger, by creating the best bagel, cinnamon raisin bagels, or as I like to call them, Daddy's favorite.
Oh God, no, Keith.
Shout out to Don Habersberger!
They look like muffins. That looks like a muffin.
So heavy. This is so heavy.
Look at Jamie, what's going on?
Well, I was expecting to be able to pick them up easily. And,
This probably weighs 4 to 5 pounds.
I can't really tear.
Well, you got there.
They don't look like bagels to me.
They look exactly like Panera bagels.
What do you think it looks like?
Like a muffin.
Are you crazy? Have you seen a muffin in the last century? They don't look a thing like that.
There's just things coming out of it.
What are you talking about, raisins? Oh, cuts like butter.
So it's very underbaked inside.
Can you show us?
Yeah, right here is usually when you can kind of like.
What's between the raisins?
I don't want to eat this.
Give it a try.
Am I gonna get salmonella?
You'll never get salmonella. Because it's salmonella.
Keith.
Gotcha!
Here you go.
Tough today.
I'm fighting back today. I'm not taking it lying down.
Definitely underbaked. It's hard to tell whether there's still raw flour in this or you just put an insane amount of cinnamon in it.
My father always said, approach life with a lot of grit.
It's a good balance of flavor though. It's not too sweet.
It tastes like raisins and bread, which is essentially a cinnamon raisin bagel. So good job. But I don't really like it.
Judges, do you think it's a bagel?
In my mind, cinnamon and raisin bagels aren't actually bagels.
You don't think the type of bagel I made even could be a bagel?
Exactly. If I had to, and I think I have to, it's a bagel.
It's so undercooked to the point that I can barely call it a bagel. So
But can you barely call it a bagel?
I can barely call it a bagel.
That's +1 to the positive.
I don't think it's a bagel. I think we think it's a bagel because there's a hole in the middle.
I would agree with the other panelist. I think that you should pursue other means of honoring your father.
But do you not think it's a bagel?
I don't think it's a bagel. I think it's a bad cake with a hole in it.
I guess we'll agree to disagree, but my dad's not gonna like that.
Judges, I wanted to create an original bagel based off of my personality, so this has an infusion of Korean flavors and beer. I call it the K-Ragel. Yes.
Ooh, I like the way this looks.
Yeah?
I mean, they are ugly for sure.
They're very monstrous.
Jamie, what's going on?
My eyes are watering up.
There's a lot of gochugaru on it.
I'm gonna try and eat this.
I think we need a.
Taste test first.
We said beer.
I did put beer instead of water, and I also boiled it in a pot of beer. Have someone taste it before you taste it.
Okay.
Ooh, it's kind of reddish.
Oh, I put gochugaru in the dough.
Yeah, it's fully baked.
Can I eat it?
We don't know yet. We gotta see.
You're not gonna be able to taste beer, so because you can only taste the red.
Gochugaru.
Yeah.
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 Can
Your mom's not. We gotta ask your mom.
Can I eat it? Yep. Okay. This is great. Oh, you were a chemist, so you would know.
Well,
Can I eat it?
I don't know. We'd have to run some tests.
Right? It just goes in your like.
I like to be challenged by food. A little too spicy, Jamie?
It was so spicy that I couldn't taste anything. It like numbed my taste buds in the worst possible way.
I like spicy food. I didn't think it was that spicy.
What about a spicy bagel though? When you're expecting a bagel and you eat it and it tastes like a flaming hot Cheeto,
It really
does some stuff to your brain.
Oh, I'm rocking his world.
I think of like food trends a lot, you know? And this is a fusion that people will be super excited about.
There's a lot going on, but it is surprisingly bland. You got everything on your side, except there's not a lot of salt in there, dude.
The biggest thing for me is the grease. I can't, like, it's all over us.
I like this a lot. We finally have something creative. It almost tastes like a Korean focaccia bread.
If you just eat the crust, it is so good.
Yeah.
If you get any part of the inside, it is so bad.
It's not even bad, it's just like nothing.
But in contrast to like all that flavor that's in this bite, it kind of works.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The top of my mouth was very happy.
Yeah, exactly.
But the bottom just felt like it was filler. Is it a bagel?
I think it's a bagel.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that is a bagel.
This is exactly a bagel.
No.
Jamie! Come on! Rank kids! Jamie!
I'm sorry.
Oh, man, I made the worst one for Jamie. Jamie hates it.
You hurt him.
I know.
Judges, I present to you my half-dozen sesame bagels. I love baking with my son Wes, so I'm calling these my Wesame bagels.
That is cute.
That's cute.
Daddy's favorite.
This one looks really perfect.
Yeah.
These are the best holes we've
Yeah.
seen
That's true.
all day.
Thank you. I poked it with a spoon, kind of spun around. Should taste a little bit like a country loaf. That's kind of my favorite type of bread to make.
We're talking in baker's percentages right now.
Yeah.
This dude bakes right here.
Yeah, I've never made bagels before, but I do like baking bread, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Bubbles.
It smells sweet.
It does smell sweet. This is a problem.
That's the bottom.
No, that's the top.
Oh, wow.
All the sesame seeds
Oh, man.
fell off.
I guess the sesame oil was
That's very
not
disrespectful.
a good idea.
So these are now plain bagels.
Yeah.
Is that raw?
It's definitely doughy.
Oh, man. I brushed the sesame oil on before I put the sesame seeds on.
It is creative.
Thank you.
You think it's creative that he added sesame oil?
Well, in that it's kind of like you start with a sesame, you end with a plain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a transformer.
It has mild tinge of like sourness to it.
Yeah.
It's well salted. I'd eat it.
Yeah.
I'll go the total other way. I think this tastes like a breadstick that someone made on their last day of work.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
I like it. I'm eating it. A lot of it.
Is it a bagel?
I think this is a BSO. I think it's a bagel-shaped object.
Yeah, I don't think this is a bagel.
Bro, you look at this? You tell me this is not a bagel?
It's a sesame breadstick.
Do we think it's creative, though?
I think intention plays a role in the creative process, and so for that reason, I would say this is in no way creative.
In no way, shape, form. It's not great. Sorry.
Thank you, chefs. It's been a pleasure. We will let you deliberate and then return for your final judgment.
Walking in today, you have these four guys making bagels without a recipe, which in and of itself is just such a challenge. Most of these are bagels.
I really liked Keith's taste the best, and I could like eat it all and not feel sick.
It's shockingly good. Eugene's is obviously quite a bit more creative,
This is my favorite for taste.
but there was something classic about Ned's.
Yeah, I didn't really like either of those. For Eugene's, it just hurt me. It physically hurt me. Zach's, salty food is good.
Definitely better than I expected.
It's almost like when you get like a salted pretzel.
I mean, I like that
like
better
it.
than sweet. I'm not a sweet person. I didn't mind this.
I would put it at like number 1, and then there's 3 number 4s.
We've made our decision. Let's bring back the guys.
We've made our decision. It wasn't unanimous.
Wow.
We haven't even started. Jamie just whispered, I'm sorry.
Jamie, no.
Wait, who did he whisper
did.
that to?
Looked at me.
Overall, we were very impressed with the work that you guys put in.
We've been outside and we are all insanely nervous.
3 of you should be.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So in 4th place, of course, is Zach's bagel.
What?
What?
Are you kidding me? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Cover those ears. What? You all, 1, 2, 3, 4, said that was a bagel. That was the only one that you all said was a bagel. I flew water over the country for you.
Sorry you had to do that.
I think that there was a toxic energy surrounding my judging, and I was not given a fair shot. I started first, y'all came in salty, admittedly, so did my bagel. I am crushed.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, this was the challenge you wanted to win.
I can't believe this.
Please explain.
It's salty.
Yeah, dude, it was
We
really,
don't
it
have
was
anything
really
else.
salty,
It's
dude.
really salty.
It was like inedibly salty, dude.
Inedible.
To all the Jews out there, I am sorry.
Do we accept?
Yeah, we accept.
This one hurts. This one stings.
Like when you put some salt on a wound, right? In 3rd place was Keith.
That doughy bullshit? So it's between you two.
Okay, well, good luck, man.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, so I get to announce the winner. Eugene.
Are you serious?
I mean, come on, we loved yours. I mean,
Are you serious? Even Jamie? Everyone but Jamie? Wow, that's so unexpected.
It's pepper spray on a bagel!
Thanks.
Eugene's was just so unique and flavorful that we really couldn't pass it up.
We would sell this at Bell's Bagels. I think we would even do reasonably well with it.
Well, congratulations to Eugene and Ned. Sorry to Zach, and hi, Dad, from me. This has been Without a Recipe. We'll see you next week. What are we gonna try next? Bye.
Ice cream.
Oh yeah,
It's ice cream.
ice cream.
See you there, Jamie.
Next week on Without a Recipe.
I have to win one of the episodes.
You knew that an 11-year-old was going to be judging this episode, and yet you continue to put heavy amounts of alcohol.
Guess what, y'all? My winning Korean bagels were so good that Bell's Bagels decided to make their own. You can check out the Crazy Rich Bagel and Crazy Rich Sandwich on the Try Guys IGTV.
Okay, since I disagreed with all of our other judges,
Are you gonna close ranks?
I'm closing ranks. In 4th place, Eugene. In 3rd place, Ned.
Okay.
1st place, Keith.
Wow, this